As part of our discussion about important contract provisions, this morning we're going to talk about mediation provisions and arbitration provisions. First, let's talk about the difference between the two. Mediation is before a neutral person. It is before a person that has no authority to decide your case. Each party attends the mediation in hope that they can convince the mediator and the other side why their case is strong and that the case should be settled. The mediator's job is not to decide, but just to convince each party of the weaknesses in their case and the benefits of resolving it before going to trial. An arbitration, on the other hand, is in place of court. It is in place of a judge or a jury. An arbitrator, whether or not it's one arbitrator or three arbitrators, have the ability to finally decide your dispute without any sort of appeal and very limited rights to have that decision reviewed. So there's two really big differences between mediation and arbitration. Now, when you talk about the contract provisions, it always makes sense, I believe, in your contract to say that the parties should go to mediation before anyone files any sort of lawsuit, and that the mediation should occur quickly, something like 30 days. Before you get involved in a big litigation, the parties should always exhaust any opportunity to try to resolve it before the litigation starts. So you often see mediation provisions, mediation requirement provisions in the contract. That makes sense. And oftentimes, in addition to that or separate from it, you see arbitration provisions. And just understand that when you are signing a contract with an arbitration provision in there, you are giving up your right not only to a jury, but to a judge. And it's being decided by one or three private arbitrators from which you have very, very limited rights to appeal. It doesn't mean that arbitration is bad. Oftentimes it does move quicker than court litigation, but you and your attorney should evaluate the cost and time to see if there's a real benefit to arbitration.